You're going to see a ballroom the likes of which I don't think it'll be topped.
Okay. Okay. That is not your building. You
Correct.
don't own that building. That would be like me going over to Trump Tower and saying I'm going to build a disco. You know, they've wanted a disco in Trump Tower for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, come on, man. You don't own that building. That is the people's building. You don't own it.
Phrase for the day, selective outrage. I mean, is this really the hill the media wants to die on? So Trump is building a big, beautiful ballroom, the most beautiful in the world, and the media is losing it. So are the usual suspects. Play clip.
The ballroom, first of which will probably be several questions about this, I imagine.
Back to the ballroom. Back to the ballroom, I'm afraid.
In addition to the ballroom...
2 quick construction questions, if I can.
2 questions not on the ballroom. That $300 million, does that include the cost for upgrading that bunker?
So can you help us understand, can the president tear down anything he wants without oversight? Could he demolish this building or say the Jefferson Memorial?
Seriously, how many petty things can the left possibly be apoplectic over? Keep in mind, this is privately funded. The taxpayer is not paying a dime. Breaking news, Trump is not the first president to renovate the White House. Not even close. In fact, it's not even the original White House. The first one was burned to the ground by the British in the War of 1812. Here's Hillary Clinton, of all people, attempting to stay relevant. Quote, "It's not his house, it's your house, and he's destroying it," end quote. I'm going to be honest, Hillary, you're probably the last person on earth who should be making comments, considering your husband turned the Oval Office into the Oral Office. Not to mention you stole $140,000 worth of furniture on your way out the door, which you had to return. You might want to sit this one out. Let's take a little trip through history here. 1902, Teddy Roosevelt demolished the White House greenhouses and the stables to add the West Wing. Cost? $15 million adjusted for inflation. 1948, Harry Truman added the Truman Balcony and the Cement Foundation. Cost $65 million. 1969, Richard Nixon added a bowling alley. 1974, Gerald Ford installed the outer pool. 2009, Barack Obama added the infamous outdoor basketball court.
Sounds like they're building another wing to the White House, but we appreciate you keeping your focus.
You can't even imagine, TJ. It's going to happen for the next 2 years. All of the banging, the jackhammering, the dust, the confusion, the noise of all places to do construction is happening right here, the front lawn of the White House.
It's a 4-year renovation project. Estimated cost, $376 million.
Now, just to be impartial, just like Trump's, Obama's project was paid for with private funds. There's about a dozen more historical White House projects that I'm not going to bore you to death with. I think you get the point. Once again, selective outrage. And look, I'm sure this ballroom is going to be absolutely beautiful. Here's a concept photo from whitehouse.gov. This will be a really nice venue to host foreign dignitaries and diplomats and host White House dinners. If there's one thing that Trump does better than anyone, it's build nice things. That is his expertise. So let him do his thing.